Hello Aries, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti. There's a website here. What is it? usgamesinc.com. Feel free to check that out if you want to. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Website here is hayhouse.com. Hopefully you can see it here in the back. If you search out Hay House on a search engine, you should easily find it either way, though. Of course, feel free to freeze frame on any of that information you may want. Whew. What do we have for Aries? There's one card. These two cards, health and strength. When it comes to health and strength for Aries, usually Aries people just, when they have to do something, they get in there and they do it. The strength usually more comes into play with holding back. It's harder to hold back than go in there and handle it. That seems to be my experience with Aries anyway. Because whatever this is, like, it seems like it's stress around other people. I don't think of Aries getting involved in other people's business that much, but I mean, I could be wrong. Strength again with the dice. Why does this matter to you so much? It does seem to matter to you a lot. If you're going to get involved, it's not for no reason. I kind of get that too. I'm getting the hiccups with this too. It's like, ugh. Something's a mess. Is that the 9 or the 10? That's the 9. Stress, but holding it together, there's a lot of stress, holding it together, not liking what's going on, trying to keep the whole situation going. This could be a business situation, but somebody here is under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, and they're kind of slipping. There's been an energy here of luck, but lack of planning at the same time. They don't really have all their ducks in a row, and this is kind of causing an issue. The thing is, Aries can roll with random. You can make that work. As long as you have your ducks in a row, what do I care what you're doing? Seriously, what do I care how you do things? As long as you get your stuff done, I don't care. And don't cause me issue, I don't have issue. If you don't cause me issue, I don't have issue. It's kind of Aries energy here. But what's been going on, things have been out of order, but I feel like that's starting to catch up. Trying to get things done, but there's, like, something's out of order. It's kind of like we have too much of this and not enough of that. And there's been too much concentration over here. We need more concentration over there. A lot of little aggravations going on here. There's a season here of discontent. Now, when I say a season, like, I don't feel like the whole situation is going bad, but I am getting the 10 of Swords here, just to be fair, with confidence. Things are starting to really show that things are not working the way they're going. And I get like the 10 of Swords here is not a complete failure, but it feels like it. This is not a moment for you to step in and take control. It's not. It is not a moment for you to step in to take control. Again, holding back with the health and the strength. Whoever made the mess needs to clean up the mess. And I feel like if we just step back and let them figure it out on their own, I think the season will pass, but something has to change here. Something definitely has, more stability has to come in. The 4 of Cups did come in twice, by the way, because it's actually in the cards here too. Somebody is just like taking a back seat to this whole situation, and they should be leading it more. They don't seem to understand that they're the ones causing the problem. Their lack of preparation and lack of even like they don't have to have the most detailed plan, but they have to have some sort of plan. You know what I mean? There has to be some type of structure. Not saying it has to be like down to the little brass you know, check, little piece. It doesn't have to be that detailed, but there has to be some type of structure here, and there's no structure. It's kind of like driving down the road. Like, there's still structure when you drive down the road. You stay on your side of the road. You have to go inside the certain speed limit. You know what I mean? You stop at stop signs. You let pedestrians have the right of way. That type of thing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you have to have some type of structure. It doesn't mean everything has to be completely structured. There has to be some type of structure, and they're the ones causing the problem. I feel like they're saying don't step into this. You're happier staying out of it, because I feel like this person, there's something up with them. Definitely something up with them. I mean, I think you get along better with them not getting involved with this that too. 9 of Swords, it is starting to stress, but like this, if you get involved, it's going to cause a lot of stress, and I feel like you might have the breaking of a bond here. This person's currently kind of loyal to you, currently, but if you get involved with this, it's going to create a lot of stress, and that's going to upset that balance. They might see you as more of a foe than a friend, because they feel like there's some insecurities here, especially when we see the confidence coming in with the 10 of Swords. Maybe some insecurities, I don't know. Some people, they can't help it. They're just all over the place. They can't help it. That doesn't mean that everybody else has to suffer because of it, though. There has to be something that balances that out. There needs to be. You know what I mean? Just because we want a position doesn't mean we're meant to be in that position. Something is changing. I feel like there's another person adding in here. Another person is adding in. This person, I feel like you can get along with them, but they're not your cup of tea. Like, how do you actually match up with this person? I feel like you can get along with them, but when push comes to shove, I don't think you guys are a match. They don't seem to really want much to do with you. They'll be friendly towards you, but I feel like you don't want to get too close to this. There's another person adding in. You don't really want to get too close to them. They are very structured. They're going to handle the person who is having an issue with structure. That's going to be kind of like their role in this situation. They're going to put the things more in cohesive boundaries, at least usable boundaries. There's going to be like a push-pull tug with them and whoever does not have control of getting things done in a structured way. Stay out of that. Stay totally out of that. Because what I get here is like you work well with like having like freer boundaries. This person, other person here does not. That causes a lot of discord and dismay. Whatever. But the person that's putting the pressure on them, that third party putting the pressure on them to be more structured, that works for what they're doing. Now, that person wouldn't work well with you, is what I'm getting. That person would not be a good connection for you. That how they do things would not match how you do things. But how they do things does kind of line up this other person, so they're more structured and they're more productive and they get things done the way they should. Things will produce much more of a benefit. Things will go in line and be more correctly motivated. This is like a work in progress card is how I look at it with the 7 of Pentacles. But I'm also getting a lot better things going on here. The Sun card coming in with the joy. A lot of things will get a lot better. It's just like this person, I feel like they're just giving you a heads up. This person does not match you. They do not match you. Is there anything else with this person? Because I feel like if you could just hold back and then just be careful about your connection with this new person coming in. Yeah, hold back. The Strength card came in again, and then the 10 of Cups. You can get along with this person. It's not like you can't get along with them. But what I'm getting from it truly is like, if you get too close, you're going to butt heads. I feel like that's the whole thing with this. Just don't get too close. You won't butt heads. It won't be an issue. And I think that's the message. All right. I'm going to let this go here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.